first step for your tune-up is you want to remove the cable that goes in your air filter. Once the cables are removed, with an 8mm socket, remove the 2 clamps holding the air filter on. Once that is removed, with a 10mm socket, remove all the bolts holding on your resonator box. Now you can remove your coil plugs. Once all the cables are disconnected, with a 10mm socket you can remove the coil, and with a 5/8 socket remove the spark plugs. Before putting your new spark plugs in, remember to put anti-seize around the threads. Now that everything is ready, start by hand tightening your spark plugs with 5/8 socket. Then go back over them with a ratchet to make them a little more snug. You can now put your coil on with a 10mm socket, tighten down the bolt. Once the coil is on, you can reconnect all of your plugs. You can now put your resonator box back on. With a 10mm socket, put all your bolts back on that hold it down. Now with an 8mm socket, reattach all the clamps, and then put your plug back in and you're good to go. The first step to replacing your cam sensor is to push the tab in on the cable and pull the plug out. Once the cable is out, with a 10mm socket, you're going to take out the bolt holding it in and remove the cam sensor. Before you put your new one in, we highly recommend putting dielectric grease around the O-ring. This is going to allow it to slide in easier and reduce the chance of the O-ring cracking. Now that the sensor is back in place, with a 10mm socket, you're going to put the bolt back in and reattach your cable.